I'm friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. You're welcome. So before I get talking about lumber prices, just want to say thanks for all the support. If you watched the last video, I was at the hospital there the other day. Had to get blood work, x-rays, stuff like that. That was all good, so that's awesome. And I got a CT scan coming up in a couple weeks, so while we wait for that, we're just gonna, take it easy and keep pushing forward. So anyways, I noticed another big price drop, or pretty good price drop in the lumber. So I'm going to tell you all that compared to the price, because I've been talking about this for the last year or so. So just going to go over a few of those numbers, and they keep trending in the right direction, and that is down. So that's going to be awesome for building. So remember, all these are Canadian prices, so you can do the little changes compared to the Canadian dollar for your area. I know most of our viewers are American, but we all have Home Depot in the same stores up here as you guys got down there. So the last video I did was only 3 weeks ago, and the price of 7/16 OSB at the time had gone down to 56 from, I think, 64 in May. So that's over $11 since May, because now it's down to 53.23. So one sheet of 4x8 7/16 is 53.23. Was over 56 3 weeks ago, and was 64 just in May. So it keeps going the right direction. So that's about $11 in, it's August now, so June, July, August, in 3 months. So it is going down the right direction. The 7/16, that's still expensive. 3/8 plywood. So last year we built a 24 by 24 garage, and at the time the 3/8 plywood's cheaper than the 7/16 OSB. So we put 3/8 plywood on the garage. It was $42 at the time, and that was high. That was fall of 2020. We're still not down to that price yet, the $42, but which is expensive. But it is down to 46 now. So 3 weeks ago, it was still over $50. It was $50.26 3 weeks ago. So it's gone down another $4, or almost $4, minus 5 cents. It's $46.31. It was $50.26 3 weeks ago, and I think it might have been 56 in May or something like that. So that's continuing to go in the right direction too. That's almost at least to the fall 2020 prices, when it was already out of hand, but before it got even more out of hand. So we are heading that way. A 2x4, 8-foot 2x4, which we actually don't build with 8-foot 2x4s too much, because usually we're building with 2x6s up here. But I did build the garage with 2x4 10-footers because I wanted to high seal them. But anyways, the 2x4 8-footers were $7.38 3 weeks ago. They're now down $2.50 to $5.88 now. And an 8-foot 2x4 stud is down to $5.38. That's pretty good. I mean, a couple bucks on something like that, you get buying a pile of studs, they can add up pretty quick. So it's almost, you're getting every third stud's almost knocked off the price now. The birds coming in. They take that, see that paper there? We fill that, I don't know, every couple days at least. So we had framed our garage with 2x4 10-footers. And I know these, I can't remember what they were exactly in 2020 in the fall, were not cheap. But in May they were 15 something. And then they went down to 12 something. And then 3 weeks ago. And now they're down to $11.43. So they continue to go down the right direction. I mean, that's over $4. I think they're $15.98 or something like that in May. So now they're down over $4 per 10-footer. So that's going to add up real fast. Same thing. Every third or fourth one, you're going to have another 2x4. Those are still expensive prices, but at least they're not as bad as they were just even a few months ago. And then up here, we do a lot of our framing for houses with 2x6. So a 2x6 8-footer was $13.27 just 3 weeks ago. We do 2x6 up here because it's better insulated for the winters and things like that. So anyways, they're down almost $3. So that's a big one that would really add up, especially in building home. And a stud's $10.43, so 5 cents cheaper than the the true 2x6 8-footer. So those are the kind of the prices we've been following, at least that I've been sharing here. It's because I started doing it last year in the fall of 2020 about the garage, even though we were building all along, but that's when we really started noticing the prices because we were starting a new build, and that was last fall. So late summer last fall. And we've been looking at them pretty hard since then. There was actually a point one time last year, I had to pick up one 2x12 for a big header I was doing, and I think it cost like $70 for a 14-footer. That's kind of an oddball size too. So we get the garage door coming tomorrow.
No,
we have the garage door here getting installed tomorrow.
Yeah.
This here, 2x12, we have 2x12 header. That's overkill. We actually didn't need it that much, but that's another story I mentioned in another video. But anyways, we have it, so whatever, it doesn't matter. But this year, we had to get another one though, because we already had that one up there. To build out that header, this was $70. But it was $70, $68.99, that's before the tax.
Yeah.
And then here in New Brunswick, you get slammed with 15% tax.
Mm-hmm.
So that's brutal. But that's our most recent one. And I remember she called, and what'd they say?
They said that it would be cheaper to buy, they didn't have any other sizes than a 16. It would be cheaper to buy a 16-foot than a 14-foot because this had been there for a while, so they haven't done any new orders. So it would be on the old price,
but
like
it would
before
be
it went up.
Cheaper than even...
Than buying a 14-foot somewhere else
but
if it was a
16,
new
though.
order. Yeah, so
Or
this is
either
a
or.
16.
14's an oddball size, so sometimes they're cheaper too.
Yeah, but he said this would be cheaper than buying a 14-foot elsewhere if it came in more recently.
There's no
because
way.
the prices go up. But then, yeah, $70 for
Because
one
$70,
freaking
that
thing.
is on the high. That is a high.
Yeah.
End, you know what I mean?
So anyway, we were really shocked when we got that. We were shocked.
I mean, we had to get it, so it is what it is, and
Yeah.
there was nowhere else. Where we usually deal with didn't have anything. So.
No. Even Home Depot didn't have the size we needed.
But it probably would have been that anywhere. It was just that he thought like he was on that old order.
Mm-hmm. So it would have been cheaper,
right?
but it definitely was not.
But it wasn't. It is what it is. It's not
Yeah.
like they're making the prices.
No, we're not mad at the company. We're just shocked at the price of wood.
It was just
That's for
crazy
sure.
that it was that price. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that if this is the old stock,
Holy
that's
mackerel.
still $70. What is it now? $150?
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, it was expensive. Good thing we only needed one.
You're right.
We bought just those two pieces of bracket there, right?
Yeah.
The 6-foot thing for the garage, those two pieces that we just pulled out.
Yep.
And this, it was $134.
Right, yep.
New Brunswick taxes are nuts though too, 15% on everything. It's by far the most expensive province we've lived in. And we've lived in
A lot.
We've lived in Ontario, New Brunswick, Manitoba, Alberta. We've lived like for years in each one of those.
Yeah.
Alberta's only 5%. Manitoba was not that much more, I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
Anyways, New Brunswick's expensive. And I think he said, even when I bought it, he said, oh, this is good, this is off the old stock, so it's not too bad. And I got it, I was like, not too bad. It's like $70. So that was probably one of the craziest ones when I bought it. I was like, wow, that, one piece of wood in the back of the truck, $70. But, well, I needed it at the time, so. So anyways, those are the ones, like I said, that I was been going over, wanted to kind of share the trend to anybody who's interested. A lot of people are interested in hearing how that's trended for us and for other people, so that's it. So we got some big news coming up. We were intending on doing the garage. We have to build that up over a yard, like at least, to build it up. And then we got to do a 100-foot driveway. So there's some pretty significant pricing in that. So we're going to hold off on the garage for now. But that's fine. We have a garage attached to this place here that's a pretty good size. We can fit our winter driver in it, all the tools, set up a nice garage off the side there for now without having to spend all that money on that kind of garage right now, because that's really expensive before you even swing a hammer to build that up. So can't do that right now, but we also have other things that are more important. So we want to make sure we're spending our money in the right direction, because we have a lot of different things we want to get done and do. So we're doing that. We're going to share it here soon. So It's just we're trying to work the rest of a few things out. And as soon as we do, we'll let you know. So stay tuned for that. It's big, man. It's going to be really cool. And we're super excited about it. And we'll let you know all about it here really soon. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the support too. I'll let you know how things go with the medical stuff and if you're interested. If not, just stick around. We got lots of the regular stuff coming up and we'll keep at it. So thanks for being here. We'll see you. Like, subscribe, all that to keep updated. And we'll see you in the next one.